Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Over the years, I have been doing U.S. immigration law for 17 years. I've been dealing with Thai stuff in a direct capacity on behalf of folks who are clients, assisting folks here at the firm for roughly about 6.5 years now. But I've done U.S. immigration work basically my entire professional life. And I've dealt with Thai immigration, very intimately, especially in my early days. And then now, we deal with them. I deal with them professionally and things of that nature. The title of this video regarding the issue of the pendulum. What are we talking about a pendulum? Well, I've always kind of viewed myself as sitting between these two sort of extremes, if you will, these two poles. I'll call them poles, not extremes. Thai immigration and U.S. immigration. We sort of see an ebb and a flow over the years. But one thing I'm definitely noticing is there does appear to be a little bit less demand for people wanting to take a Thai spouse or significant other, primarily, back to the United States, rather than those who are now looking for visa options to stay here in Thailand. So, in the past, we would see a great number of K-1 fiancé visa cases processed out of here. We would see we still do see something of a volume of them, but it's down. And I think part of the reason is when I talk to people, a lot of people say, look, I'm trying to live in Thailand. I'm not trying to get somebody back over to the United States. Now, that's not always the case. There are a number of people that are trying to go back to the United States, but I expect that this trend will probably continue, especially as we see the so-called baby boomer generation beginning to retire. And in the past, I would see a lot of them with demand to bring a Thai spouse to the United States. And now more and more we're seeing them saying, hey, I'm looking to come over to Thailand. I may get a retirement visa, spousal visa, whatever. But long story short, it looks to me as though sort of demographically, if you will, the pendulum is kind of swinging back toward Thailand, back toward Thailand in a demographic sense rather than going the other way. That said, this could shift back again very quickly, so we'll certainly keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves. Hi, my name is Benjamin Hart. You may be aware if you watch these videos on a regular basis, but I'm kind of talking just generally about U.S. immigration here. There are a number of options available for visa options, especially for loved ones of American citizens and lawful permanent residents. It should also be noted that unfortunately there is a lot of, how do we put it, less than optimum information out on the internet. Like, it may be useful in one set of circumstances, but you may not be in those circumstances. It's not a bad idea to contact a legal professional and get an idea of various visa options, because I've noticed one of the biggest problems people make, especially with loved ones, is they make a lot of presumptions about how the immigration system works. For example, they may get married, which may or may not have benefited them in terms of their immigration status. It may have been better to wait, but now you're married and you're kind of locked into having to deal with certain options. It's not a terrible idea, just in a general sense, to contact a legal professional who's used to dealing with U.S. immigration in order to get a lay of the land, if you will, of all of one's options with regard to immigration to the United States.